Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Solution 9. And furthermore, welcome back to the normal raid series, the Arcadion. Who even remembers what this raid series storyline was about? Hi there, James, AQ, Matthew, Solaris. Glad to see you all here. With the steel chair! Well, you know the basics. To make it really reductive, there is an evil blood sport organization. Well, not blood sport, just Coliseum sports or something like that. They are farming their combatants for ratings and their life energy towards some sinister end. And through the past two raid storyline sequences, we've been trying to figure out how they're doing it and why they're doing it, and gathering allies and getting some of the combatants to quit or assist us in exposing the evil organization. And it's going well in some ways, it's going poorly in other ways. The president of the organization seems to have us by the throat, but he's going to keep on playing along as long as we keep climbing the ranks of his organization. And the announcer, Metem, seems to be on our side, but long has the standing theory been that Metem actually is the president, so I'm quite interested to see, because this is the final leg of it. This is the third string of fights in Final Fantasy XIV. It's 3 sets of stories, and then that's it. So we're gonna see the end of this sordid saga tonight, and the next leg of that journey is right over there in the distance with Yana, the black cat. It's game time. And there's a whole bunch of other people here. Don't know why there's so many people gathered around here, though. You'd think that the people who are in cutscenes would be the only ones here. But it seems like the crowd is going in and leaving. So, let's talk with Yana and see what's going on with the feral fandom. She regards us with a wry smile. She was hoping we drop by. Ah, the heavyweight matches are about to start. Us being the main contestants, the main attraction. So come on in. By the way, one of the big snags of this whole arrangement is that all of the contestants in the Coliseum, they use these machines called regulators, which allow them to revive after they are defeated. We don't have regulators, so that's part of the stakes, is that if we fall in battle, we're not getting back up. But is that really any different from anything else that the Warrior of Light goes through? The answer is no, it's not that different. If you recall, we gained Ritsara, aka the Howling Blade, as an ally. And I'm not quite sure what his role is going to be in this. I'm sure that we figured it out beforehand, but it'll be good to get a refresher. Ah, Honeybee Lovely and all the others are going to come over here. Well, let's get a quick refresher of the situation. Thank you, it's been months. During your Cruiserweight campaign, we managed to convince several fighters to retire from the ring. Not least of all, Retsara, this dude over here, was already afflicted with the sickness that was causing their bodies to break down. The only one who couldn't be persuaded was the Brute Bomber. F's in chat. I hope he comes back as the Undertaker in M11. By the way, Brute Bomber, his name was Hector, and he was Retsara's best friend. And, we had to put him down like a dog last time. Ah, and Yana got some symptoms of her body breaking down as well, because her sister tried to finish us off, and she had to jump in, and she overexerted herself. Ah, yes, they were looking for a cure, and then the president took the person who knows the cure hostage. Apparently, the president has some sort of script he wants us to follow, so we're just gonna have to walk into these traps willingly. The drop of life is what the cure is called. Oh, right, and he divulged the location if we could win the whole thing. If we can win WrestleMania, we will get the cure for psychonecrosis. How does he know all of this? And so they're gathering up everybody to see, to compare our notes. Hey! Those are my goats. Honeybee Lovely, everyone's favorite. Dancing Green. Everybody's... They sure exist. And Sugar Riot. The disbander of many day one statics. Ads phase was a hell of a thing. Hey, what's the occasion? We having a retirement party or something? I love the voice. I love the voice acting and the sound clips from the Dancing Green fight. When I was fighting against Dancing Green, I came to realize that the way he talks is a lot like how I do my Sieg voice, especially with all the babies. Ah, so we're asking if anyone has met the president in the flesh. Yep. Just exactly like everyone is saying, they only know Metem. They only know the president through Metem, who is the announcer. Huh. Retsara has met the president. In person, but all contact afterwards was via communicator. Never about private matters, only business. Oh, Dancing Green is well acquainted. Do tell. The president has a love for the theatrical. Ha! And really hit it off with the Disco Man. Getting a flashback? Oh! Alright. I guess that's who the president is. Either that, or it's a figurehead. Or maybe it's just something our minds conjure up. So Dancing Green believes that they should just make folks feel good. Oh, but the president feels like the people need a measure of discomfort, which is the job of a heel. Ah, okay. So he likes creating villains to have them get defeated. And you let the villain get too many wins for that moment of catharsis that comes later. Look no further than the crowds at Brute Bomber's matches. Brute Bomber was a career heel. So, I don't play Mikote. Is it possible to get Black Cat's face? Especially those eyes. I don't think the eyes are possible on the create a character scale. Oh, the president comes from Lindblum. Lindblum was the nation. It was the nation that was at war with Alexandria. And that's where the stimulant for the regeneration factor was researched. Oh, so the president has known all along because he's at ground zero for the whole thing. Haven't met with him recently. 3 years ago. What you thinking? That'd be around when Honeybee Lovely was recruited. Is there anything keeping him from appearing in public? Nobody knows anything. The only thing we can do is keep on climbing the ranks. And we know the truth about the psychonecrosis, so if he goes back on his word, so do we. But first we need to rescue our friends. He's got a plan. Art and entertainment shouldn't come at the cost of those who make it. Say that louder for the people in the back, Dancing Green. And Sugar Riot just gives the stoic Warrior of Light nod. Is Sugar Riot the Azem reflection? So, we keep on fighting, and they will rescue our friends. Well, good luck. That's how Final Fantasy XIV goes. You all run off and make the plot happen. I'll just be your little murder hobo that you point in the direction of whatever you want to get beaten up. Oh shoot, is my I think my HUD is not completely obscuring my chat box anymore. When I implemented the user interface cleaning method, it kind of changed the size of all my UI elements. It's about to be an Arcadion broadcast. Regular program intended for fans. But let's give it a watch anyway. We might get a sizzle reel of our next opponent. It's Metam, the announcer. Fans of the fight and connoisseurs of combat, I welcome you to another edition of Arcadion Hour. He's introducing our next opponent. Ah, it's the trailer lady. Chat, behave yourselves. The devilishly divine dominatrix, Vamp Fatale. Or just Vamp Fatale. Metem is telling Vamp Fatale about our plans. Vamp Fatale. What are your thoughts on the fact that if the Warrior of Light wins, they'll release all of the souls and change the Arcadion forever? That upstart would only bore us to death. The fans crave spectacular battles. You can't get that without souls, which is the resource that people are using to run their bodies ragged. They're interviewing people on the streets to see if they want people to keep using souls. Hey, look, it's Noctis. What would be the point without using souls? If I can't watch a muscular woman imbued with a beast's soul squeeze the life out of her enemies like she's making juice, I'm not interested. And this man is credited as questionable fan. To be completely honest, not entirely not based. The unenhanced warrior is a novelty? Hey, that's me. I'm a novelty. Oh, they're saying that our shtick of not using souls has gotten old. or so last year. Literally. This hostile fan hates us. Because we forced Howling Blade to retire. Damn, calling us an outsider of all things. We made it all the way up to the heavyweight. No one wants our excuse for entertainment. Meta was like, weren't there a couple of interviewees that supported the Warrior of Light? Oh no! His feetsies. Or perhaps not. Chat, we've been a naughty, naughty girl. And she's gonna give us the punishment we deserve. Chat! Chat, I'm watching you! Should have been me, not him. They only showed interviews that serve the president's agenda. Controlling the narrative? Say it ain't so. Meanwhile, the Warrior of Light, it just can't be bothered to care. Look, when am I gonna drive my fist into her face? That's all I care about. Yeah, I have plenty of fans. Is this are these my fans? After that broadcast, my fans came in to give support. Yeah! Nice jacket. This mild-mannered fan is actually inspired by the fact that we don't use the power juice. And souls weren't even used in the beginning. The other fighters could learn a thing or two. Fights could be just as exciting, even without souls. Battles of feral souls are a spectacle, there's no denying that, but by the same token, it feels artificial. I can't help but feel this is Yoshi P's way of calling out the broader Square Enix as a whole. I just can't prove it. My fights are as real as they get. That's what makes it intense and heart-pounding. What you got for me, little one? Ooh, the inspired youth wants to join our gym. Wants to become just like us. You're hired. The training isn't easy. Get your parents' permission first. Oh, there you go. I do have a following, despite all of my insistence. I mean, to be fair, in the regular course of Final Fantasy XIV quests, the Warrior of Light does have a real roller coaster of emotions when it comes to popular opinion. So whenever there's a crowd in support of the Warrior of Light, it comes as a pleasant surprise. Didn't think I'd get this far. Black Cat wants to fight unenhanced. Why not? They just won't be fights to the death anymore because... Well, actually, they might still use regulators. Heavyweight matches are beginning. Meet him in the green room as usual. Hell yeah, I love it when the Warrior of Light gives the cheeky smirk. Let that murder hobo flag fly high. But let me tell you, nothing is more validating than if you sympathize with Xenos at the end of Endwalker. Look, guys, it's Santa Claus. Wonder what weapon he has. Oh, it's not the, Yeah. It's not the snow globe. I was about to say, I got the snow globe in anticipation for... I was waiting, but the snow globe released in November of last year. It did not feel like last year when the snow globe released. Made me turn into the portrait of Dorian Gray. You're behaved? Okay. I'll take your word for it, chat. Alright, so I guess, yep, we're gonna get a little primer into our next opponent, and then we're off to the fights. How have we been? Oh, you know, ads phase. That's all I'll say. So that broadcast went entirely to the President's orders. He's eager to be rid of us. He wants to use us for ratings, and that's another fly, the single fly that keeps on getting in here. Huh. So, during the first raid tier, Yana's sister Eutrope wanted to use our soul to cure her affliction, but now that the President knows that that's a thing, he's basically weaponizing it and saying, hey, all of you fighters, you all have the affliction, and if you beat the Warrior of Light, you can use the soul to cure yourself. That's playing dirty. Oh boy, pretty soon it's gonna be time to start, melding materia into my brand new tier of armor. Not looking forward to that, although I have plenty of resources with which to get materia, so I'm not worried about my own gear. In fact, I could probably help my guildmates get their own melding done. Yana's still smoldering with rage. Yep. Can't convince anybody to quit. We'll just have to persuade them. Alright, time for Vamp Fatale's sizzle reel. Let's take a look. She's so... Vamp Fatale, whom you've had the displeasure of seeing in the broadcast. A fiendish fighter who harnesses the soul of the Desmodont, a giant bat whose power allows her to suck the life out of her opponents. If she is able to heal in the middle of a fight, I'm out. Good luck. Boss's healing is just not it, Chief. Hold on a sec. Does her theme have lyrics? Oh, hell yeah. She is serenading our soon-to-be withered husk. Damn! Is this the music we're gonna hear during the fight? Her biggest claim to infamy is the fact that she's a sadist. Inflicting pain brings her pleasure, and her ring is filled with apparatuses for that purpose. Well, shoot, you won't be able to do the Savage raids here. I know certain members of my static who won't even be able to bring themselves to win the fight. Mind your surroundings out there, or you'll become her plaything. Yep. We're gonna have to rotate out some of our members. There's no hope for some of us. Show them the strength of the unenhanced warrior. Claim our first heavyweight victory. I'm probably gonna take some dives. Alright, M1, now accessible. Well, M9, technically. Well, let's do it to it. We can't go in with a party of NPCs. We gotta do it in Duty Finder. By the way, I logged in just straight into the more populated server, so no interruptions to server hop. Bring it on! Looks like some of my friends are giving their own blow-by-blow of doing the story that we went through yesterday. Well, who knows? Maybe if I dawdle by watching so much story, maybe we will sync up, friends. Now the question is, how long will it take for me to get into a party? We can just be nice and patient about it. Looking around for my phone and it's still in my pocket. I ran out to do something shortly before hitting up the stream. Let me see, I think... Yeah, I did all my polls last... Did I do them before? I think I did it before reset time. So... We'll see. I completely forgot to look into my... Yeah, I forgot to look into my drivers for my capture card. A trade offer received. Alright. You want to give me a Dragonite EX? What can I offer? Oh, your trade partner's wish list. No eligible cards. I don't even know what I can offer you that's on the same level as a Dragonite EX. Yeah. You don't have anything on your wish list. Maybe one of my 6 Aerodactyl EXs you'll take. Well, you'll probably want something more recent. Like a Sylveon EX? Definitely not Aerodactyl. Let me see. What set are you from? Mythical Island. No, I want something that's relatively new. Can we not sort? Oh, Never mind. Time to become a vampire killer. Funny enough, moderator Tim has been playing Castlevania, so this is kind of appropriate. Here it comes! And so have I. If the final dungeon of 7.3 irritated you, they're bringing back all the torture implements. Alright, let's see what she looks like transformed. Chat, remain calm. I am totally projecting right now. Yep, that's the music. Alright, you know what? You know what, Warrior? You can go ahead and take MT on this one.
Will you cry out in pleasure or pain?
Both. Alright. Starts off with a raid wide. Half moon. Alright, she does half screen cleaves. Oh, she does the dancing green thing where she swaps. Alright, what's going on here? Oh, these guys do... Oh, okay. They send out localized AoEs when the circle reaches them. Gotcha. Uh-oh. Don't want to get double tank busted. Oh, Lord.
I will hear you scream.
Yeah, it'll be a battle cry. Oh, dear me. Close enough. Welcome back, Alexander Raids. Oh, yeah. It actually is Welcome Back, Alexander Raids. How about that? Can you move out of the way? Oh my god. Destroy the coffin maker. What you doing? Okay, this is getting dicey. Oh, she does her half-screen cleaves while we're dodging. Shoot. I was not aware of that. Sheesh. Alright. Now we're here in this very narrow area. Bring her back to center. Actually, I was about to make a comment that we have melees to get off their positionals. Crowd kill. She isn't actually gonna kill the crowd. Love the delivery there. She's draining them of their life energy. Calm down. This would be a pay-per-view otherwise. Okay. We're too busy watching the, oh, what's all this now? Okay. That got dicey. And it's gonna do the same thing. Alright. Yeah. Brutal rain. Some stay dry and others feel the pain. Insatiable thirst. Yes, you are indeed describing me right now.
You are a stubborn one, but it is not too late to beg for mercy.
Are we really gonna go through the hydraulic press again? Nope, it's a different one. Oh, bit of soap towers here. Veritable rain of death. Oh. We have to destroy the things that fall from the towers. Gotcha. Destroy the tools of torment. Oh. Those things are going to enrage, aren't they? Well, the spectacle is right. Let's see, she's gonna scratch on us again. Alright, just past the halfway point, probably.
I need more ether.
She's draining the crowd's ether again! I hope our dear spectators are feeling alright.
I'm surprised they're even allowing that. Then again... Oh! Whoa. Okay, she lunges. Woo! That's a big old tank buster.
In pain lies.
I suppose.
She's unleashed even more ether! How will this end?
One of us are gonna be flat on our backs. And it ain't gonna be me. And by that I mean exactly what it sounds like. Alright, so she's gonna hit half the screen, and then she's gonna lunge in and do it again. Yep. I've played these games before. Now, more insatiable hoist. Here we go again. Big old tank buster. Big meaty claws. I guess I'll join this group. Ah, the good old magic foam. We're doing it. Yeah, this team is entirely compromised of ranged DPS. The final Fatale. I'm guessing that's going to be her Enrage in the Savage version. Alright. Uh-oh. Is this... Yep, this isn't gonna... I didn't get out in time. Uh-oh. Alright. We're getting down. We're getting down there. 2%. Call this Five Nights at Freddy's because you only have 1% left. Down you go. On your knees. Perfect.
The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger!
GG's, y'all. Okay, time for the hellish grind. That is normal raid stuff. Here you go, Kotank.
Until next time.
Yep, normal raid gear. Let's see what piece I get first. The Hollow Gauntlets. My collection begins. No commendations, because I wasn't main tank. Reasonable. And there's my first victory. The audience was going wild because of the good show you were putting on. Not that kind of wild. Daring Devils. Oh yeah, isn't one of the fights a tag team duo? That should be fun. My opponent originally would have been none other than, oh, her sister. But they call for a replacement because she's captured. Yep. Let's get an update on the rescue efforts. How goes Saving Private Ryan? Put the cats in the bag. Wonder if my chums are watching me. Oh, there's a tearful youth. What's going on with the tearful youth? And we have the youth's father. Alright, what happened to these two? Whatever could be the matter? Oh, that's the boy who wanted to join our gym. They've wrecked it? Well, great. Yana keeps saying that there's no low that the president won't stoop to, and would you look at that? They keep on stooping to new lows. Oh no. They push the machines over. Oh no. It's our new opponents. It's the surfer dudes. Not our TV. The unenhanced kook. I feel like I could sue for being called that. They drop by to say hello. And of course, Metem coming in with the cameras. Will I be pitted? Which one will they be pitted up against? I have a feeling it's not going to be just one of them. Were their names Deep Blue and Hot Red? They'll tag in and out. So I'll only be fighting one at a time. Oh, shoot. So they say, we'll both fight you, but we'll tag in and out. One is, that's fine by me. The other one is silence. And the third option is, come at me together if you like. That's the only way you can win. Alright, I'll smack talk. Gotta put on a show for the people, don't I? Big words, but we wouldn't break the rules. We wouldn't? But don't we always break the rules? No, we wouldn't. Red Hot is actually Brute Bomber from Temu. Oh, is that meant to be a secret? Quiet, you! You know, I don't know why I don't. I just realized I don't voice act the cutscenes in 14. I don't know why. We've had a good ride so far, but they're gonna wipe us out. Totally gnarly, dude. Are you guys not as able to get into the stories if I'm not reading out all the dialogue? Because right now, all I'm doing is just summarizing what everyone's saying. There was nothing you could have done to prevent it? To prevent all this carnage? I don't know. Maybe when I do the next expansion, I'll go back to voice acting. Yeah, that was Cap, wasn't it? I'm so sorry about what happened. No, I'm not. Although there might have been a sound effect that I didn't hear because I was yapping. Not a good time for a tour. I'll come back later. Real number. Oh no, the kittens! Hector's kittens! They better still be around here and in good shape. Or did you take care of them? They sensed the danger and fled upstairs. That's good. The riders would never inflict harm on kitties. Well, when I say voice acting, I mean instead of just reacting to the story, actually reading it out loud. I think I originally wasn't because I needed to go fast because maintenance was coming up. How long has this game been out for? Let me see. A Realm Reborn release date. Well, let me see. FF14 1.0 release date. So, Final Fantasy XIV originally came out in 2010, September 22, and then the game was not... the game didn't perform, and it was just a very poor launch, so they brought it down sometime later on, and then they re-released the game as it currently exists in 2013. So this game is, well, yeah. This game's been around. Not quite old enough to drink, but it's getting there. He thought that the president might retaliate if he stopped the carnage from happening. But they do have a lead on... They do have a lead on the, our friends. Well, out with it. One of Honey's devoted fans is an employee. Oh, really? Well... Honeybee Lovely? More like Honeybee the Goat. We've got a man on the inside, and he likes VTubers. They doubled the watch in that area. It's a plushie... A plushie reception hall used to entertain important guests. That's where they're being held. While security is tight, we plan to create an opening and mount a rescue. Sugar will use our magics to cause a commotion. Oh yeah, that's right. Sugar Riot is just plain a Pictomancer, even without the Feral Souls. Ah, they'll carry it out during my next match. So you better put on a dang good show. Cause a dang good distraction. My next opponent is the Extremes, or are the Extremes. That's right, he was a tag team with Hector. Giannis never heard about it. Dang. Can you imagine fighting both of these dudes at the same time? The ultimate Mega Boom Kick was their signature move. It's just a fiery kick. Interestingly, he never uses any kicking or punching when we fought him. Huh. There hardly drew any spectators, so management disbanded their team. Interesting. That image went hard. They'll launch powerful coordinated attacks. I mean, it's not like people do unfair things in fights in professional wrestling, you know? Just turn the referee the other way and he'll think it was just the wind. The mess can wait. Oh no, they pushed over our workout equipment. Alright, back to the green room to fight red and blue. Gonna be hard to catch on with everything on a 15-year-old game. That is very reasonable. I wouldn't be surprised if there were a few videos that try to summarize things. Because to be completely honest, Final Fantasy XIV really is a masterclass in saying a lot and not much at the same time. So, summarizing the story while going through like 15 years of content actually wouldn't be that difficult. Although, the attachment to the characters is another thing, because the real charm in this game really is all the little details and the character interactions. Though I'm sure there are compilations of those as well. You really do have to get into the thick of it and experience the story for yourself. Oh man, it took me about 4 months on and off to get to the end of Endwalker, which was the end point at the time when I started playing in 2024 about. Anyways, let's learn about Red and Blue Chuckle and Frederick. Let's take a closer look. Surf's up, dude! The Extremes! Red Hot and Deep Blue, who form the popular tag team, The Extremes. They actually have the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX intro as their soundtrack. Uh-oh. Something's going on with my stream. Viewers will experience buffering. Alright, OBS has stabilized. Anybody else Stream status is poor. Everyone else is buffering over here? Oh dear. Yeah, my software is telling me that I dropped a bunch of frames, but I think we're back. I dropped 2,000 frames. Jack, can you confirm we're back? They're originally professional surfers, well, there you go, who rose to fame with their feats at Solution 9's artificial wave pool. So yeah, seems like that was on my end. The brothers harness the souls of storm divers, great lizards capable of manipulating the elements, perform dangerous techniques. Probably guessed Deep Blue commands water, Red Hot wields flames. Nah, I thought the red one commanded the water. They're not related by blood, just part of their gimmick. But they do make a fearsome team. Watch out for coordinated assault. Once I've dealt with them, you'll just be one away from becoming Grand Champion. Oh. Does that mean we're not going to be getting a Brute Bomber return? Because the last person is the champion, and then the one after that, unless the president is going to sick Hector on us in some sort of. Once again, everyone was looking forward to the Brute Bomber becoming the Undertaker, so we're going to have to see if that's what happens. But time for fight number 2. A tag team. Wonder what their gimmick is going to be. Yeah, I don't know if that was my computer, if that was my my internet connection, or something else. Let's see. Right now, I'm at 60% memory utilization, and somewhere between 2 and 12% CPU. Well, that took significantly less time. Alright, when I did the second tier, I actually did not do one of the mechanics properly. So is M2 gonna take me down this time as well? Chilling out in the schoolyard. Are there 3 Vipers in the party? Surf's up, dude, bro! By the way, chat, calm down. This raid tier is giving us something for everybody right now. This is the raid tier where they said that shirts are not allowed. Let me see. Oh, guess I'm main tanking. Extreme proportions. Friendo? I think the other tank was supposed to help me take those. Alley-oop Inferno. What's this gonna be like? Are these puddles? Yep, those are puddles. Oh, what's this? Oh, more tank busters. Oh, shoot. Diver's Dare. What you about to do there, sir? Okay, so he creates puddles of damage. That's good to know. Well, those aren't tank busters. Man, this is a melee upkeep nightmare. Oh, you're tagging? Alright, what you doing over there? The sickest... That's got some make your own wings energy. Is he gonna push us? This feels like we're gonna get pushed. Yeah. I'm guessing in Savage it's gonna be wall to wall. What you got going on there? Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright. Good to know. Now everybody knows. We got the download on that one specific mechanic. Uh-oh. I have a bone stack. This gonna hurt. Let's do this together, bro. Uh-oh. Do we need to keep them separated? Oof! That poor scholar. Double trouble for the challenger. Are we supposed to keep them separated? Oh. Hot impact! Uh-oh. I don't know how much that's gonna do, so I will invuln for that one. Up. He's going to push us. What are these? Bowls. Oh, it's gonna leave a puddle. Gotcha. Alright, fan AoEs. Oh, that... We are able to drop one of those puddles. And that can make it, pretty dang tricky. I don't know if we're supposed to keep them separate or not. Water snaking? What is going on? Deem the priority target for certain attacks by Deep Blue. Okay. What is happening? Get away from me, my god. Oh, the red guy is dropping puddles all over the place. Oh, this is gonna get wild and savage. Look at all these no-go zones. Oh dear. Oh, we know what's about to happen. I'm proud of y'all.
Impressive footwork on display today.
Alright, you! I got him sounding like Hero. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know how we're managing this. I'm just gonna stay still so that everybody can move. Right. The puddles. Look at all this bad. Are the healers doing okay? Sheesh. Well, here we go again. I can't move him away. Just make one yourself, dude. Yeah, I have to help my friend take these attacks. The big old tank busters. Alley-oop Maelstrom. Okay, so now we know about dropping the puddles. That's encouraging. I have no time to remember which attacks do what. So the question is, does this go by Omnia rules, where if one of them goes down, the other one gets impossibly powerful? That would be tricksy hobbiting.
You've never seen anything this gnarly.
Everyone, get in here! Oh. The danger balls. Let's see. Well, any of our melee, you can unleash that LB3 at any time. Oh, incoming a raid wide. Oh, someone's limit breaking. Breaking. Uh-oh, he's about to get hit by a mechanic. The commitment, though. Hey, I do believe that's it. That was for my recumbent.
The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger.
Ha-ha! Yeah!
It's all over. Until next time.
Alright. Oh, both of the scholars. Alright, let's see what loot I can get from this round now. Well, I'm in a good place to get that shirt. Oh, I already got my stuff. Cool. Flowers for my healers. Dang it! Let me shower you with gold. Yay, one commendation. You're really saying why a lot of Dragalia fans recommended moving to 14 after end of service? Yep. That was actually my first reaction. I hadn't really played a lot of games that had all of these AoE indicators until Dragalia lost. And then when I started playing 14, I'm like, oh shoot, this reminds me of Dragalia, even though It should be the other way around. We did it again. They were no match for me. Seeing you humble those smug thugs really made my day. Hey, you're a poet and you're not aware of the fact. Serves him right for making a mess of the gym. You are not joking, Yana. Challenger and champion. Hey, it's the guy from the thumbnail. So that's the champion. Is Hector gonna come back for the final fight? Earn my title shot against the grand champion. I'll need to be more prepared than ever. Back to the gym we go. Yeah! The real fans. I looked cool out there. No one's called me cool before. Only when I fight against cold-themed enemies. It ain't over till it's over. Well, if it ain't my haters. How will I So, according to the lore of this fight, the other 7 people who join me are simulacra. Like, basically just a whole bunch of, like, mannequins. So that's the lore, is that I have a whole bunch of AI teammates, even though in reality it's a bunch of other players. They're really going to assault me outside of the arena? Alright. Oh no, is Yana gonna come to my defense again? And come down with a serious case of necropurge, or whatever it's called. Psychonecrosis. I can take him. In a fight, right? I can take him. Oh dear. Oh, is this the champion here to keep his prey from getting purloined prematurely? That was a great sword and an axe. Yep, it's the thumbnail man. Once again, no shirts allowed. Honorless curs. You're a blight upon the Arcadion. Be gone from my sight. It's the tyrant! What's the grand champion doing here? He looked at me! Put up your weapon, challenger. A true warrior does not engage her opponent outside the sacred ring. Ha! It's Edgy Orianger. Now we know what he's been up to ever since 7.0. I am the grand champion of the Ascension Arcadia Championship. Yeah, that's our goat. And I know all about you, upstart. You think yourself a babyface who brings change, but to me, you're a heel who would tear down our traditions. That's right, you're nothing but a villain. If you are resolved to destroy the Arcadian as we know it, it is only meet that you understand how it came to be. Listen well. Then he just rolls in one of those carts with a CRT on it, pops in the VHS. It all began with the president's ancestor, the man who was a noble in the kingdom of Lindblom, known for his love and patronage of the theatrical arts. When the storm surge came to a head, he was forced to flee his homeland. For years he wandered the endless wastes until, in desperation, he sought refuge here, in the dome of Alexandria. To his great surprise, the Alexandrians welcomed him with open arms, and the sight of them toiling hand in hand to build new lives, he saw a vision of the ancient paradise of myth, Arcadia. Interesting. I'm guessing Arcadia is lots of people typically use Arcadia as a methods to indicate paradise, which is kind of funny when you consider Neo Arcadia from Eggman Zero. He longed to repay the kindness he had received, and at length he found the answer in the fighting contests that the people enjoyed in secret as a diversion. Using the riches he had brought with him, he created a new form of entertainment, one that blends thrilling fights and gripping theatrics. Thus was the Arcadion born inside of a gigantic graphics card. Alas, it did not endure in its original iteration. As survival grew more challenging, it became increasingly difficult to host matches. Eventually, they ceased to be held altogether, and the Arcadion was all but forgotten. The years passed. Advancements in electro brought stability, and the advent of soul technology a sense of security. For the first time in generations, Alexandrians experienced tedium. Wishing to provide the excitement they craved, the president revived the Arcadion and held matches that pitted recreated simulacra against each other. And when the people clamored for fiercer fights, he satisfied them by introducing the use of feral souls. In this way did the Arcadion rise up to become the premier form of entertainment in Alexandria and the pillar of our culture. This is the Arcadian's history, the legacy that lives on in its sacred halls. This is what you seek to destroy. Feral souls are the very soul of we fighters, and we will not allow an outsider to dictate our culture and take them from us. Hear, hear! All hail the tyrant, the one and true king of the Arcadion! Hooray! Feral souls obfuscate the true splendor of battle. You can satisfy people even unenhanced. Well, I don't want to attack the feral souls. I don't want to attack the culture. I can satisfy people even unenhanced. Look at what I've been doing. That's right. Lore has shown us how exciting unenhanced battles can be. They showed us. Feral fandom indeed. You may have garnered attention for fighting unenhanced, but in the end, you are not more than a heel intended to create excitement. It is your fate to fall. I just realized that everything that Retsaru was telling us about cultivating heels so that their downfalls would be all the more exciting, that's what he's been doing with us. The president has been building us up as the ultimate Arcadian heel, so that when the tyrant puts us down, that the ultimate obstacle, the person who wants to tear down the tradition, has been taken out. That is the story that the president has been writing, one of a threat to the Arcadian culture. Clever. Tense. As you saw for yourself, the tyrant's a force to be reckoned with, even when not using a feral soul. What's more, as Grand Champion, he has free access to the soul repository and can choose the best soul for each opponent. That makes it hard to offer advice. If only we knew which soul he'd use, we'd have something to work with. Hey, I've been going in blind this entire time. Sod it, we ball. Let's get back to the gym. Let's see how the rescue mission went. I'm gonna guess it didn't go well. It'll make higher stakes for later on. Ritzar and the others haven't returned yet. I hope they're alright. And then 2 seconds later, in they come. True to Final Fantasy XIV form. Yabba gabba jabba. We offered a little bit of solace. You smiling? Hey! Goral retrieved. I'm guessing Eutrope had to stay behind in order for her to escape. Yeah. I'm guessing that Wicked Thunder had to stay behind. We weren't able to rescue Eutrope. We found her in the reception hall, but there was no sign of Eutrope, and no time to search for her. Well, now you're making this more personal. So it wasn't a sacrifice. The kidnappers removed her regulator when they abducted us, and then took her somewhere else. Oh, damn. If Eutrope gets axed, that's it for her. That's what they do to the immortalized? Oh no. Is Eutrope not gonna make it? Is Final Fantasy XIV actually gonna grow some, stones and take someone out? Aside from Hector? Actually, they've been growing stones. Taking out Geode in the previous patch was, quite effective. Come on now, don't lose heart yet. Times like this, you gotta keep on grooving. That's worth a screenshot. Have some tact, will you? We're talking about their sister. No, he's right. Now isn't the time to be fearing the worst. It's already a blessing that Naomi is safe and sound. Still, I doubt the President will sit idly by in response. Wonder what he might do next. You can rest easy on that front. We actually have a collaborator on the inside. Metem? Uh-oh. Is Metem pretending to be a collaborator? I wouldn't be surprised if he's playing double agent right now. Or triple agent, I suppose. We approached him without expectation, and were pleasantly surprised when he agreed to help. He contrived to make it so the President doesn't learn of our foray in a hurry. Furthermore, Metem has an idea of where Eutrope might be. He promised he would see her safely returned. Yep, this is setting off alarm bells. Metem did all of that? Perhaps I misjudged him. He might be the President's pawn. Can we really trust him, though? I feel uneasy, too, to be honest. Right now, we don't have any other choice but to trust him. Oh, right. I have some good news, too. While I was locked away in the reception hall, I was able to access the terminal and retrieve some useful information. For all we know, Metem could be a quadruple agent, working for the President, pretending to be working for us, pretending to be betraying us, in actuality, betraying the President. If that makes sense. That is, the Tyrant's data. The upcoming title match, he intends to use the soul of a behemoth. Oh, is that all? Remember when we fought a behemoth in the previous stream? Nayuni? That's amazing! Laurel will have a much better chance now thanks to you. Yeah, I know all about behemoths. I expect the preparations for the match will be finished soon, so let's head to the Arcadion. We can discuss the fight in detail there. It'll be over soon. Once Eutrope has been freed and you become a Grand Champion, no one will fight with feral souls again, and those afflicted with psychonecrosis can be cured. As before, we're counting on you. We'll all be praying for your triumph. Let's bring him to it. Let me lightly pat my boob. And the cats are okay. Seems Palm wants to join you. Perhaps she thinks Hector will be at the Arcadion. My hopes have been reinvigorated for a round 3 with Hector. Maybe she wants to cheer us on as well. Let's bring her. Speaking on her in front of the training and have her accompany you. Wait, I'm gonna have her accompany me? What's there gonna be to discuss? Palm says, meow. Kitty. Can we get some kitty in the chat? Let's make our way to the Arcadion. You might find some people along the way. Let's talk to our adoring fans. Alright, where are the peoples? What have you to say, inspired youth? Oh, it's our friend. You can do it! Beat him and become the Grand Champion. When I grow up, I'm gonna be a fighter like you. Then we can become a tag team. Oh man, there are so many characters I want to be tag teams with. The inspired youth among them. The youth needs a name. I can't believe your heavyweight title match is already happening. I have faith you'll do it. It's only natural the Arcadion changes as well with the times. What does Jan have to say? Next time I walk these streets, I'll be Grand Champion. I'm sure of it. Just casually leaping over entire tables, don't mind me. The unstoppable upstart is speaking to me. What an honor this is. Truth be told, I lost to someone dear to me in the recent attacks. But I was wallowing in grief. I saw you facing your foes entirely unenhanced, and it gave me the courage to carry on. I'm not the only one either. There are many others like me who are inspired by our unfaltering figure in the ring, and to see you become Grand Champion would be greatest inspiration of all. Hearing from the fans really fires you up, doesn't it? They inspire you as much as you inspire them. Let's continue to the green room. Hell yeah. You don't need any special DLC packs, just your own. Someone just out here yole dancing. We've been waiting your arrival. And this is? Meow. She wants to cheer her on. That's not a problem, is it? No, certainly not. There's no sign that says pets not allowed. We gonna get a sizzle reel of Mr. Tyrant? Oh, not yet. Yana's ready to introduce the Grand Champion. Boy, they're just giving me material left and right, aren't they? It's as if they know it's the beginning of a patch. We're starting to feel nervous. Don't worry, Yana. If I die, time resets. Kind of concerning, but okay. She seems to want to find her master. That's the brute bomber, Hector, who is now 6 feet under. Unless... Better focus. Let's take a look at our opponent. I still see edgy Orianger. The reigning Grand Champion of the Arcadion, the Tyrant. Why is Dalamud behind him? Prior to becoming a fighter, he was a peerless hunter renowned for his mastery of all weaponry. In the ring, he wields an arsenal of arms and freely switches between them as the situation demands. Based on the information Nauni found, he'll be using the soul of a behemoth, a fell beast that possesses terrible strength and magics. In addition to powerful physical attacks, he'll unleash devastating whirlwinds and meteors. More than ever, you'll have to take care. Now go out there and win one last time, claim the title, and usher in a new era for the Arcadion, one where lives aren't sacrificed for entertainment. You got it, baby. Everybody's got lyrical music. I love it. Alright, let's go. M3, or M11 as we will colloquially refer to it as. Alright, let's see how long it takes us to get in here. Palm, you have any words for me? Meow. Thank you, Palm. Palm mews forlornly at the door. Uh-oh. I get the feeling that Palm actually knows, like... I have a feeling that we're about to find Hector. And it's gonna rip my heart straight out. Just reading a couple of chat messages here. Heavyweight M3, baby. Bring it on, you sassy Billy. Hoorah! Is that Fran Final Fantasy XII over there? Oh, dang. Looking something straight out of Amano's artworks. The Tyrant! Yep, kind of looking like the Emperor from Final Fantasy II. That man really backflipped for the aura of it. You know what? Dark Knight, you can main tank. Okay. Bro wants to pull as a DPS. Let's see, Crown of Arcadion.
First, I shall take your measure.
Uh-oh. He's taking my measure. Draw steel, huh? What's he gonna do? Okay, he's brought out a scythe. He's gonna smash down. Alright, scythe is a donut AoE.
Once again, they slip beyond their opponent's reach.
And now he's gonna draw steel again. So it's kind of like a Brute Abominator. And this one is going to be a circle, isn't it? Yep.
Another attack evaded with a bomb.
Void Stardust. What is that gonna do? I don't know what this means. Oh. Oh, shoot. He's drawing steel. Oh, a sword is a cross. Got it. You know what? I'm gonna undo my tank stance to give the Dark Knight some MTD. Assault evolved! We're playing Halo now. Oh god. Oh, those will each do their own attacks. Gotcha. We're learning. We're gaming.
The champion's power is unmatched.
Trophy weapons. Okay. Oh, look at this. He's gonna go to them in a certain order. Alright. Oh, which way is he gonna be facing? The same direction that he charges in? Yep. Cool. Hell yeah, we're all on our own.
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so.
Dance of Domination trophy. Oh boy, it's a great sword. What's he gonna do with that one? Alright. Are those gonna blow up? They are. Hey, that's a Wicked Thunder attack. Raw Steel trophy. Uh-oh. Damn, Damien!
No more holding back.
Oh no, Charybdistopia. The Behemoth has an attack called Charybdis. So now the Behemoth is starting to come out. Alright, Assault Apex.
What is he going to do with all those weapons?
Alright. Oh boy, there's a lot of weapons coming out. Oh, it's just a who's who. Man, melees have it rough in this fight. Oh hey, it's that one mechanic from the from that one Dawn Trail boss. He looks even more tyrannical than before. The one and only, you say? Okay. Uh-oh. I thought it was going to break parts of the arena. Meteor Rain? Oh boy. Just as long as it isn't... Oh, here. I guess I'll take one of these. Here it comes! Oh, what is this? Do I have to take this? I guess I wasn't supposed to. Damn. Double Tyrannulation. Are the tanks supposed to take vulnerability stacks? Wait, he's gonna do it again? Yeah, are the tanks supposed... What is this? Alright. That was a new indicator. I had never seen that before. I'm okay. Oh, goodness. Oh, hi. Oh boy. Okay, so we're gonna get popped up over. Okay, this is the advent of a brand new indicator. I like it. Rip the off tank. Actually, that's me. I'm the off tank. Rip the main tank. Oh boy, things are getting dicey. Interesting. So we've got to do this sort of dance of going back and forth between platforms. Arcadion Avalanche. Oh, dearie me. That ain't a steel chair.
And now he's thrown the ring.
Well, Matem sure has character development from saying, "My ring," in the M1. Heartbreak kick. Alright, this one's going to sting. Take that! And this! And some of these! Another one?
Makes the Arcadion what it is.
Oh, this is like the final attack from Wicked Thunder, where it's a persistent attack. Cool. He's taken things from all the other previous champions. Now I'm thinking about it. All right. Up. Get into the corner. Fire and Fury. I have Fury! Alright, so this is the one where he drops multiple puddles. Uh-oh. Oh boy. I'm getting knocked for a loop. Should I shark to my bro here? Crown of Arcadia once more. Oh boy. That's a tank buster. Uh-oh. Whew. Thank goodness I have pattern recognition. He's trying to break my heart with a kick. Time for a majestic meteor. boy. Alright. I guess I'll go in for uptime's sake. That's a 1. That's a 2. That's a 3. Alright, 13%. And with that limit break, we're closer to 11.
Looks like someone isn't holding back.
Uh-oh. My uptime! Uh-oh. This is gonna hurt. Really out here fighting over the aggro. Goodness gracious, great wall of fire. Oh, how nice of you to drop aggro for long enough for me to take the tank buster. I think your number's up, Mr. Tyrant, Mr. Champion. 3, 2, 1, and that is game for you. He needs some milk.
Just decided before your very eyes a new grand champion is born!
Bring it on! Alright, player commendation. Who said GG first?
It's all over. Until next
This person did. Alright, let's see what loot I can get from here. Well, it was the shirt. Damn, no one wanted my flowers. And no commendations, even though I became the step tank. Lore has deposed the tyrant to rise up as the grand champion. Oh, what brings the referee out now? Am I gonna be disqualified for some nonsense reason? I am pleased to see I was not mistaken about you. Is that El Presidente? It's the president! What you got for me? None other. Though this is obviously not my true form, I'm in my quarters on the uppermost floor. A deal's a deal. Tell us where the drop of life is. It is here with me. Come, I shall give it to you. You've earned a personal audience. Well, that's the trappiest trap to ever trap. The drop of life? I haven't the faintest idea what this is about, but I had better take a camera to capture these events. Oh, I'm sure the president will be all down for it. Either sarcasm or genuine. Because, it's about to go down. Well, this doesn't look like an arena at all. Oh, no, wait, this is where isn't this where he fought Vamp Fatale? Oh, that's a big guy. We're not going straight into the last normal raid, are we? What is this monstrosity? The Lindworm, legendary serpent of Eld and namesake of my homeland. By infusing myself with its soul, I have come to assume this form. Oh, so that's the president doing to himself what he did to Hector. The president has become this terrifying creature. Okay. Has the president just outright lost his mind? Or is he up there? Oh, these must be previous champions. And those people, why, they're the immortalized. And of course, the big reveal, Yana's sister, Eutrope, Wicked Thunder. Are they feeding the president? Madame, why is she... You promised you would save her. I'm truly sorry, but it seems he was one step ahead of us. You have served me well, Metem, but I have long been aware of your duplicity. No, don't do anything to Metem. We need him announcing the final fight. Arrayed behind me are the fighters who have been immortalized. With each feral transformation, their souls were ravaged until they ultimately met their demise. A pitiable fate. I bet he's lying about that. He wants to demoralize us. They shall make a fitting audience for the final act here in this faithfully recreated Lindblom Theater. No, Yana, don't do it! Do not psychonecrosis yourself. To use the bodies of the departed as decoration, this is pure depravity. People of Alexandria, in my mission to bring you ever more thrilling entertainment, I've given my very body and soul. Wow. This man is dedicated. You can't fault him for that. I acquired the power of the mighty Lindworm, and thence sought to create fighters who could offer me a fierce contest. Alas, all died prematurely, taken by a soul-consuming affliction. Once again, I'm betting he's lying about that, or he's mistaken. But at last they may know peace, for the one I have long awaited has appeared. With the actors thus assembled, the greatest show in Arcadian history may finally begin. In feverish highs shall all sorrow and tedium be swept away. This is unconscionable. How could the president do such a thing simply for entertainment? I'm going to assume this means that Metem has actually been a good guy this entire time, but we might get a twist reveal at the end. But for right now, Metem is friend-shaped, but I'm still on guard. Unenhanced warrior, know that you have merely become heavyweight champion. If you wish to be crowned the true grand champion, you must now defeat me. Say less. I'll send you slithering back to your hole. I'll defeat you, don't worry. That's the spirit. See to it that you spare no preparation. Nothing short of perfection will suffice for our performance. A shocking truth has been revealed, and the final match has been set. How will this harrowing tale conclude? Damn. Images that go hard, you know? What is that? To think that the fighters were dying from using feral souls. Well, and to think we were blackmailing him by telling him we'd we'd reveal this truth, and then here he goes and he's like, well, you have nothing on me. All is laid bare, just because we wanted thrills. The Arcadion was my escape, but if I'd known the price for it... If this is the way it is, then our only hope is for the unstoppable upstart to win. That's right, let's all cheer on against the evil president. Yeah, yep, now all my haters have become my devout. I mean, for good reason. Eutrope. Nah. I wager she's not gone. Who knows? Maybe the drop of life will cure all of them. No, it's not over. Don't give in to despair. We had a whole expansion about not giving in to despair. Deep down, I feared we might be too late. I steeled myself for the worst, but the reality was too much to bear. When I saw how the president had exploited my sister and all those others, I tried to use a feral soul without thinking. I want nothing more than to fight with you, but I know I'd only hold you back, and I'd be a fool to tempt fate again with a feral soul. In his twisted mind, the president might think this is just a show, but to me this is a reckoning. For you, Trope, and all the fallen fighters, bring that monster to justice, Lore. Can I get a hoorah in the chat? Give us your energy. Let's take this man down. Oh, I walked in the wrong direction. Imagine I just run out the door and then Yana says, Lore, the arena's that way. Oh, right. Ha! Alright, AAC, heavyweight, M4. Bring it on! Let's see, who's been saying what? Looks like one of those bad voice acting clips. Pomb, what do you have to say? I honestly hope, now I hope, that Brute Bomber comes out and after we defeat the president, he comes back up to finish us off, and then Hector comes and does one final lariat to finish everything off. Now, how long's it gonna take? How long will Destiny keep me in rapturous anticipation? By the way, I've been looking back at some of my clips. I've wanted to try making shorts out of my clips, and I have never listened back to my own voice acting. I don't know how you guys deal with me. I thought I've been doing I've been really changing my voice, but not really. I don't know how voice actors do it. Anyway, let's get into this. Let's tame this snake. And we are not doing phrasing. I sound like someone's parent doing voice acting while they're reading a story time. Alright. Time for the Lindworm. As long as Metem is announcing, we're good. Metem gives me strength.
True face of the villainous president, the mighty serpent of yore, the Lindworm!
He announces him like a combatant. And hey, since this is an Arcadion fight, I can dial up my homies.
You never had a choice. Never let the upswing calm them nerves. Got the whole world watching.
Oh, damn. This theme has a whole monologue at the beginning. Oh, man. Soundtrack's about to slap. Hey, you dote me, I dote you. Hell yeah, Rogan tanks.
Pay for his crimes. Give him what for, champion.
Alright, let's see how this goes. We've got the Fixer. Feels like a raid light to me. I was right. Bloodshed. Alright. You gonna cleave half the stage there?
Arm has a life of its own. Is this the power of the mythical Igwa?
Ravenous Reach. You gonna, oh, what are you doing, buddy? Alright. I've learned. Oof, ow, jowie, my bones. Uh-oh. What's going on? Oh. I see. Oh, I'm gonna die, aren't I? Oh, you sassy. Woo! Okay. About to say, we just got into the yawn fight from Resident Evil. I'm gonna put up 3 mitts because I have 3 stacks of vulnerability. Alright, here comes the bloodshed again. Serpentine Scourge. And now for the grotesquerie. And time for your Ravenous Reach. Oh, what is this? Covered in rupturing cells will explode when this effect expires. Okay. Oh, do we have to all spread? I think we have to all spread.
Another attack. Evading with a bomb.
Alright. Wasn't quite splatter shed. I don't like the sound of that. Oh dear. Alright. So now this is getting out of hand. There's 2 of them.
His arms are snaking round the ring. What's he planning?
What is he planning? What's this effect? Down to the earth and unable to jump. Ha! I see. Oh, so I can't go between platforms. Gotcha. Man, they really don't want this to be a platformer, do they? Alright, he's going grotesque again. What's this?
Flashed onto the champion. Don't panic.
Alright. Uh-oh. Alright, so we've got some Eden. We got some Eden mechanics going on here. Oh dear. Protect the healer. Oh no. What is this? What's he doing? I've been too busy putting regen on my healers that I wasn't paying attention very well. Oh, here comes the cruel coil again. This really messed me up before. Oh. Seriously, man? Aha! I made it out. You can do it. Combate DPS. I wonder if you can live that with invulnerability. Like, my rotation is all sorts of off. Aha! I used your own mechanic to dodge you. Okay. Oh no!
They've been struck with venom, but they can weather it. They must.
Alright, what's happening here? You can get up to limit break 3. If the bar in the upper left is goes up to 3, then we can get all of our homies back up. Alright, I can't jump. I'm guessing that's going to become much more of a thing in the Savage raid. Yes! Goody! Alright, let's see. Where's the Ravenous Reach? It's in the other direction! Uh-oh. Oh no, our healers are down. Oh well. Whee! Well, this is the first week of this raid being out. Going forward. I think we've already seen the extent of all of this guy's attacks. We just need to deliver. Alright, so Bloodshed is where he strikes at the screen, and there is no reprisal to it. And then he gets the Ravenous Reach going, and he hits the entire rest of the stage. So yeah, I think that's the first time I've ever had a wipe on stream. But it is what it is. Actually, that's not true. Remember the deleted screen where I did my first EX? That was something. Cursed Coil! Alright, let's see. So, you're gonna go again. So, like so. Yes! Alright, there's plenty of time when you know what to expect.
Once again, they slip beyond their opponent's reach.
Tank bust this. Alright, time for you to reach. Grotesque. Ah yes, the exploding balls. You're gonna turn them over around. Yep. This is a rough raid tier for DPS, I must say. Alright, so which is the one that he strikes with? Barrel fishing. Gone fishing. Oh, he's gonna do the arena thing.
Just snaking round the ring. What's Kenny?
Alright, where the snake is gonna come from? I jumped because I could. Oh. Now it's gonna make me turn around. Cool. Dude. Get in here with us. Yep. Got some Sky Deep Cenote physics going on here. Mechanics, I mean. Time for the cruel coil again. Alright. Gonna slither around one more time. There you go. Man. It's really cool how they keep on doing all these creative things, or at least they keep on framing them in a way that looks creative. Not the grotesquerie. Let's see, so I'm gonna get sent backwards. Yep. I did it.
They've been struck with venom, but they can weather it.
Alright. Serpentine Scourge. Oh, another fixer. Been a while. We're doing it. We're making it happen. Come on. Get in range. There we go. I really should know to get into one of the forward areas. Alright, now for the AoEs to go out. Mm-hmm. %. 2%. We gotta get a limit break. Nah, bro. Oh wait, what's going on? Oh no. Oh no, there's a phase 2, isn't there? Well, I used limit break because I thought we were winning. Surely no one could have known about this. Uh-oh. Good to know. Never use limit break until you've actually done a a fight.
Is there no limit to its regenerative capacity?
Oh my god. Oh dear. I am in a bad place. Okay. I would have been absolutely boned if I didn't pop sprint. Now the question is how many times we need to take him down. Alright. Oh, okay. Just the two. Jeez.
Unbelievable! The champion's done it! The president has been defeated!
We'll see if that sticks for the next cutscene. Harumph. This was a solemn endeavor. AC heavyweight tier complete. Ayo. Alright, let's see here. You doted me, so I'm giving you some grooving green. Oh, I need that minion. Give it to me. But you know that someone is gonna get a 99. Yep. Someone got a 99. Oh well. Can't win them all, I suppose. I made a friend. Female rogue and watch out for one another. Hold on a second. Before I move on to the final cutscene, let's commemorate this, shall we? Oh, the disrespect. All right. Let's see how this all ends out. Serves you right. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. You did it! Just as I thought you would. Now tell us what the drop of life is. You won't allow anyone else to die. Alright. What's Matem? Is Matem going to do a face heel turn? That which you seek lies before you. The aether yielded by the lindworm's heart is the stimulant for the regeneration factor. Now, set aside your grief, for you, Trope, and the other fighters have not perished. Everyone can still be saved. Everyone except the president. Stop it, you don't need to sell me anymore. What? Everything has been part of the president's plan to produce the cure to psychonecrosis. Psychonecrosis, goodness me. Wait. He made a villain out of himself? When the first fighter was diagnosed with the disease, the president was utterly shaken. You're telling me that the president, that they foreshadowed the president curating the ultimate heal. I thought he was curating us to be the ultimate heal, but it was in fact himself. He cursed himself for ever introducing the use of feral souls. Determined to find a cure, he turned to the treasure that had been passed down through the line, the egg of a lindworm, a creature known for its phenomenal regenerative abilities. After much experimentation, he ultimately extracted the soul of the unborn beast and took it into himself. and though he transformed into a monstrosity possessed of preternatural regeneration, he sadly could not use its power to heal others. To make matters worse, the power meant he was forever locked into its serpentine form. So it was that he was forced to confine himself to this mausoleum. For a small blessing, his regulator still allowed him to control over the Arcadion's devices, and he could remotely operate machinery. The swerves, though. That was how he was able to make contact with me and convey his intent to sacrifice himself and have the cure made from his heart. Alas, the Lindworm was too powerful. Even the Tyrant proved no match, and the Arcadion remained in operation as the search continued for a warrior capable of defeating him. Damn. Those fighters who developed psychonecrosis had to be retired and put into a deep sleep, a cold stasis to keep the disease at bay until they could be cured. Wow, everything's on its head. It was for this reason that Eutrope was kidnapped. The president lamented subjecting more souls to the disease, but for want of other solutions, he could only press on with his plan. If that's the truth, why didn't you tell us? The president was nothing if not a showman. He dedicated his regrets, his desire for atonement, and his deed to his very life to bring greater thrills to the masses. So he made a villain out of himself so that no one would ever be tempted to use feral souls for recreational use again. In so doing, he would promote fiercer competition and give rise to ever stronger fighters, one of whom he hoped would rise up to challenge him. It was to keep the competition running that the disease was kept secret, and though many fighters show promise, it seemed as though none would ever transcend the Tyrant. That is, until you appeared. From the moment he saw you, the president was certain that you'd be the one to defeat him. All he needed to do was to spur you on, and to do so, he cast you as a rebel who would tear down the Arcadium, and himself as the greatest heel it has ever known. The man couldn't help but turn everything into spectacle. Okay, so it was spectacle all along. It's so absurd, one can't help to admire it. He died as he lived. Gotta respect the hustle. So this entire time, we've been puppets in the president's play? You almost feel sorry for... Oh, hello. Okay, never mind. I don't feel sorry for you at all. Now, come on. Let's have the brute bomber lariat you one more time. Final Fantasy IX music. Confound it. He's already recovered. No, Yana. No! Don't do it! Oh, you're gonna fight him as a monk. We'll help out! Ooh! Yes! Everyone's come together to fight without their feral souls. Let's go! It's no good. Everybody, listen up! The goat has returned! Wait. Of course! The president cured the brute bomber, Right now, I need you to channel all of your aether. If the president was not evil, he would have taken the brute bomber in and cured him behind the scenes to create more drama. Oh my goodness, the final lariat, bring it on! This man thinks he's Goku. Use it, Lore! Our combined power! Nope. He's Vegeta, or he's Mr. Satan. Oh! The kick! Yes! Oh, this is incredible. Oh, man. This should have been the main story quest. We need to finish him now. You fought well, champion. Leave the rest to us. All the bosses come together. So, the president confided in us long ago. We've been acting according to his instructions. Interesting. It was my duty to serve as the challenger's final test. And to ensure their hands would not be sullied. They lose if he became a giant dragon. Is this an epic remix of Wicked Thunder's theme? Yes, it is. It was the battle of a lifetime. Even without Pharaoh's souls, the Arcadians' future is bright. Even the soul looks like a Dragon Ball. Now get your girlfriend back. Hector, I thought you were gone. Like you died after becoming that fiend. I thought the same, but then I woke up and I was myself again. Metem explained everything after that. The president had given me less potent souls for the bout, and then his people restored me back to normal. I've been resting in the Arcadian's infirmary ever since. But when I saw what was happening in that broadcast, nothing could keep me from coming to help. Mind you, it's been like, what, 6 months since he originally died? So we were kept at the edge of our seats about all this. I might have pushed myself too hard. Forgot I had this little disease. Right, we should move everyone in the infirmary immediately and have the cure created. I shall personally tend to matters from here. Every soul will be saved, I give you my word. Man, look at all these swerves that the story has been taking. Hey, Uni, what you got for me? I watched the broadcast from start to finish. You were absolutely amazing, Lore. Though it's taken some time, you've inspired me to change my view towards souls. Like Yana, I've decided to remove my regulator as well. By the way, some people from the Arcadion dropped by earlier to apologize for the president's deception. They even helped fix up the gym. You damn well better. You know. So even that was a part of the president's grand plan. It's been quite a whirlwind of events, but it seems the worst is over. All that remains is to pray that everyone is cured. At this point, no one is going to die while administering the cure. Now, watch as I'm immediately proven wrong. Kitties. the gang's all here. I'm pleased to say the treatment was effective. Everyone has made a full recovery from psychonecrosis. Hooray! That must have been the hardest part of this whole thing, was being away from his cats. The symptoms are completely gone. I feel like myself again thanks to the cure, and of course to you as well. Yana has told me all. Words do not suffice to show my gratitude, but please accept my thanks. What about you, Hector? Yeah, mine too. I owe you one. I never doubted my goat the entire time. Before setting off for their homes, the heavyweight fighters and those who were in stasis also expressed their heartfelt gratitude for you. And it'd be remiss of me not to do the same. Thank you. Warrior of Light nod. I, meanwhile, must apologize to everyone. Though it was to conceal the President's plan, the fact remains that I deceived you. I am truly sorry. All's well that ends well. You need to be punished. Alright, let's see what happens when we say, here I thought you were the true mastermind. I thought you were the one behind everything. Me? The mastermind? You give me too much credit. I've not the imagination to conceive such an audacious plan. All your theories are wrong. That said, I did work behind the scenes to ensure all went according to the script. In light of this, perhaps, I could be considered the mastermind. In a way. I mean, it wasn't your idea in the first place. But then again, if you were the mastermind, is that really necessarily a bad thing? Because you're the mastermind of the good plan. In the end, everything is as the President had hoped. Wherever he is now, he too would doubtless be overjoyed. He sacrificed himself to save us all. Another debt I can never repay. The President actually had one last wish. That those who still bear love for the Arcadion, even after everything, continue to fight and bring excitement to the fans. Really had us figured out. It's as if we're still dancing in the palm of his hand, except now that's not necessarily the worst thing. Everybody's happy. Even everyone who said that they were going to retire, they can go right back at it. Lest you wonder, I have arranged for the souls in the repository to be set free, as you desired. Never again shall feral souls be wielded in the Arcadion. From now on, matches will only be fought between unenhanced warriors. The upstart's revolution was a success. This means, however, there are none at present who could offer you contest. Until our fighters have become strong enough, I am afraid we won't have any matches for you. I'm sure that day will come soon. We got lots of good competitors already. I think I speak for everyone when I say I'd love to face you, unenhanced. I won't stop training until I'm ready. Yeah, none of you are enhanced. Can't hold a candle. Now then, there is to be a crowning ceremony for the new Grand Champion. Naturally, it can't begin without you, so pray come to the green room at your earliest convenience. How can I be so nostalgic for the first 8 bosses? Yeah, damn it, 14. You still got it. Whatever happened behind the scenes of John Trail MSQ? You better drop it like a can of flies. Well, Wuklamat got to become the Vow of Resolve. Now I'm gonna be King of the Ring, baby. The ceremony will be held in the very ring we fought in. Wasn't all that long ago, yet somehow it feels like an age. When did we start? When did Savage open up? It was a week after. That was like May, June. That was in June of 2024. This has been a story 1.5 years in the making. But come, everyone, come. Everyone's already out there waiting. Make sure you're dressed for the occasion, because all of Alexandria will be watching. Begin the ceremony in your current attire. I'm tempted, but I'm tempted to, like, dress up as a Moogle, but I think I'll give people the champion that they've watched all along. My fellow citizens, we're gathered to recognize a new grand champion in the Arcadion, an unstoppable force of nature who tore through every obstacle in her way. Please join me in welcoming this radiant star to the stage. The woman who boldly ushered in revolution, the unenhanced yet undefeated queen of the Arcadion, Lore Cypher. Lore Cypher. You gotta say it really quickly. Hell yeah, buddy. This is every murder hobo's dream. Yeah! Come on, do some more emotes. Hold it right there! And of course, it's a farce, your grand champion. I refuse to accept it. What would a grand finale be without the heel to interrupt it all, huh? Oh my, the brute bomber has barged into Lore's ceremony again. Does this man never learn? I demand a rematch. Just you and me, unenhanced. Not so fast. Oh, a new legend is born? Watching you get tossed aside by Lore would hardly be entertaining. I'll be your opponent. Ooh. The M1 theme. Oh, man. This takes me back to the M1S grind. Damn. It's so good. Black Cat has leapt into the ring. I dare say this should be an even match. With the president no longer with us, it falls on my humble self to authorize matches. And on this occasion, I am pleased to approve an impromptu exhibition. Please tell me that we get to fight in an instance. We get to play as Black Cat fighting against Brute Bomber. Nah, usually raid. How much does that bottle hold that Dancing Green has been spraying out? Let this clash Let this be the clash to christen the Arcadian's rebirth. She's the claw that gleams in the revolution's shadow, the rebel that prowls the dark, Black Cat. He's the man who's been to hell and lived to tell the tale, the incorrigible, reprehensible Brute Bomber. Here they come! Really taking it on like real pugilists. Who won? We may never know. Yana with the steel chair! Hold up, is someone actually wearing the combined glamour? Oh, no, that's... I don't know what is that glamour? The idealized dancer's bottoms. The Forge Rise chest wrap. Can we just appreciate that for 15 years, we were not able to wear blacksmith armor on dragoons, and now we are capable of doing so? I did it! I beat the Brute Bomber! Well, there you go. Sorry for spoiling your moment with that charade, but we wanted to kick off the new era of the Arcadian with a bang. Metem came up with a last-minute script, and I agreed to join in. All these presidents with their scripts. Retired fighters have been returning as well, eager to fight in unenhanced matches. We're all going to do our part to keep the Arcadian exciting. And as you may have already noticed, everyone's decided to remove their regulator. That's because we won't be needing souls anymore, feral or otherwise. Meanwhile, since you have no equal, you've been granted the title of Eternal Grand Champion and entered into the Hall of Fame. I've been immortalized! You're already a legend, basically. Now, though you may not be able to fight, we'd still love to see you. So don't be a stranger. Drop by my gym at the Green Room from time to time. And as much as I hate to admit it, we played into the President's hands from the start. But it was only because you were the protagonist of his script that we could bring to the tale to a happy conclusion. We truly couldn't have done it without you, our unenhanced champion. So please allow me to thank you again. We are forever in your debt. And just like that, it's over. That is the... What is this? Oh, shoot! I actually got the Lindworm card. Sick. Anyway, let's go ahead and toss all these in my saddlebag. The really uncanny thing about ending normal raids off is that as soon as everything is done, there is no stanger. It just ends, and then you're brought back into the world to continue persisting. But, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the tale of the Arcadian. And I have to say, they nailed the landing. What a show. What a story. If Square Enix no longer dips their fingers into the pudding and allows the writers to do what they want, I think the next expansion is going to be a good one. And that will also be the end of this stream. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me on this action-packed finale. And yes, that will be it. That will be everything for my Final Fantasy XIV coverage for the time being. When the next patch comes out, actually, I don't think there will be any story with the next patch. It'll just be small patches from here. So, I guess we'll come back when 7.5 drops. Glad you had a fun time. GG's. And thank you if you're watching this stream as a VOD. So you know what to do. See, get back in frame. Like, surprise, comment, ring the bell, join the Discord. It's in the description. It'll let you know when the next stream goes up. And next time we re-adjourn, we will be back to our regularly scheduled Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Dual Destinies. And we will go into Case 3, and we'll see what exactly drove a wedge in our dynamic quad, or trio, however it goes. Until then, game out.